Hello and welcome to another quick look. This time I'm gonna take a look at the Banished, which is a city builder with some survival aspects. So let's get immediately into the game in here. So in this game you can, well, choose your city name first. Let's go Bellington on this one. You can do a map seed, you can change valleys or mountains type. You can do a large, small, medium map size. I like the large one. You can change the climate, and you can have disasters on or off, and you can have starting conditions. Starting conditions basically affect how you start the game and nothing else. So easy option gives you a lot of materials at the start, like it says here. You get some tools, you have homes and storage already built, and you have some seeds for the fields and orchards already ready, and you have some cows. Medium drops some of the stuff, hard drops almost everything. You only have the people and very little of stuff, and no seeds and for farming are available, so you need to get your survival going yourself and then buy them. Let's start on the easy, because it allows me to show you the things a bit better. And here we go. Generate a map, which is actually really quick. Planting apple seeds, pollinating flowers, and looking for sheep. These are quite nice messages. Suppressing goblins, although there is no goblins in this one. This game does not have any combat aspects or war or anything like that. It is purely a city builder with a big focus on surviving, getting your food going, and surviving diseases and everything like that, and not really doing any kind of battle, which I like about this game. Many builder games try to add aspect of combat into them, like Anno series or Tropico 5 or Tropico series, and they kind of fail on that majorly, and it's not a really good part of the game. So this is where you start out. So let me open some menus here first and draw them around. So up here I have the map, event log, which shows what's happening, our city name, and all the information down here. And this is the professions. So from here we can see it's the early spring, year 1. We have been banished in here. We have some buildings going on here, and our cows and population. So we have 12 adults, 0 students, and 7 children. And it's nice and sunny at the moment, and 2 degrees Celsius at the moment. We also have all these materials here. That's the food, firewood, logs, stone iron, tools, clothing, ale, medicine, and coal. Also, here's the health of the citizens and happiness of the citizens. Then there is all these professions. I'm actually using a mode this at the moment with the game called Colonial Charter, which adds a lot of these. So about a third of these are not actually from the base game, but they are additions. And we have 12 laborers, so that's the amount of adults, and we can put them into jobs here. And we are gonna build some buildings soon, so I'll have a couple people be builders. And here's the map. So this is a large map, so you can see where you are here, and you can pretty much build anywhere you want, other than the rivers and these hills. So this is actually a pretty nice location next to a river here. Nice crossings there, so we can do some fishing here already. So let's actually take a look at the buildings first. So these are wooden houses, and they house 5 people in total. So a couple and 3 children at max. And all of these are like that. These guys are actually quite young. They get married at age of 12, or if they are students, age of 15, when they become adults. And after that they can actually start having children already. So anyways, so this is 7 houses, which houses all of our population at the moment, but we are gonna need more. And this is the storage barn here. So in the storage barn you store all the materials, a lot of potatoes, iron tools, and all of this. And this is the stockpile here, which is for the firewood, stone, and iron, and all these other materials. So anyways, and down here you have the buildings. So houses, roads and bridges, storage markets and everything, town services, food production, resource production, and decorative items. Although the decorative items are from a mode, but I highly recommend trying out the mode. I'll talk about those a bit later and show you how nice the modding is in this game. So I'll make a road, go through there. I actually want to have some more roads as well. Put it there. Roads are not necessary, but they make your people move quicker when they are there, and you can improve them to stone roads later on. Let me actually speed up the game a bit. We don't need to be slowpokes. So there we go. Actually, we might want to have a field for the cows as well in a moment. But firstly, let's clear out some space. This is remove resources, so it actually makes them gather the things in here. I'll clear out this space here, so we can have some area to build stuff. And I'm gonna plop down a fishing dock here, down here, and you wanna have as much water in this area as possible. So let's put it here. Yeah, this looks like a good spot for that, and we'll have a road going across there as well. There we go. So some of the builders will be now coming to build this one. I'm actually gonna add extra house as well in there. I might actually wanna have it closer to there. So now it's next to the fishing dock. Placing houses is actually quite important because you wanna have the population living next to the workplaces, and they actually automatically kinda go live next to place where they work. So basically the Fisher family, which is 4 people, can live in this wooden house. It actually needs 2 of the houses, because if it's only the adult couples, it's a 2 per building, but once they grow up, it may be 5 adults in a house, a full family. So we'll start focusing on those. These laborers are doing this resource gathering, so they are clearing out these things. And these builders should be thinking about building soon. Although they need to wait for laborers to actually move the stuff into the working field there. So they are, when they don't have the necessities of doing their own job, they will always become laborers by default. So these builders actually do the labor work. And if you have farmers, they will do the farming during the seasons when they do need to do the farming, and during other times they will do labor stuff, which is quite nice. So you don't need to juggle these. Well, you do need to juggle these a bit around. But for example, winter season, when nothing is growing, everyone can do resource gathering, and it's actually a good time to do it. So now they are actually moving the things here. So some of the logs are getting there, and all that. Getting a food production early on going is extremely important, because survival is very harsh in this game, and it can really kill you easily if you don't do it correctly. So we have some stone here and iron. Yeah, they are kind of difficult to see. Well, they are quite easy to see from each other, but they kind of look like stones. So this is iron, this is stone, and then you have trees in here. There's also some herbs growing around, and that's an easy way to get them early on. But later on, well, once you deplete these resources, they're gone forever. Some trees and herbs will grow randomly, but there's ways to get them growing better. So this house is being built now. All the materials are there, and the house is almost done. And we can have the Fisher family move there. The fishing has all the materials as well now, so the fishery is being grown. And next I would like to probably form a... Well, actually we can do the field here. So let's get the pasture going. Put that there. Can feed it. Yeah, this is a nice pasture. 15 by 15 area there. The size of the pasture affects how many animals can be in there. And the animals breed as well, so once it's full, the extra animals will be slaughtered for meat and leather if it's cows. The cows produce milk while they are not being slaughtered. So you can get milk out of them, and you get food and leather. Leather can be used to make clothing, which is quite important. So fishing is done here. I'll throw 4 guys to work on the fishery, and still have 4 laborers and builders. You can actually look at here, you can see what they are producing. So in a moment, a guy will come here and do some fishing. These 2 guys are now fishing there, and a couple more fishers. And you can actually see them working, and now the fish was actually put down there. This is the current season, how much has been produced. And someone actually took the fish and moved them into the... well, probably into their houses somewhere, because they store food for the family and firewood. in the houses, which can be confusing at the start. You may wonder, where's my food gone? And you have like 0 food in there and 0 food in there. They still have the food in the houses, so don't be confused by that. And not worry that, oh no, all my food is gone, like suddenly. No, it's in the houses, and they will eat it when they need it. One thing though about that is that they will store the food in the houses and they will not share with the neighbors. So neighbors may be starving to death while the other guys have a lot of food. So be sure that you have an ample supply of food for everyone. So anyways, let's get this going here. And you slowly add new things to the city or town. You start out by getting all these basic necessities going, like food, firewood, logging looking for wood and then making firewood out of that. You get herbs for medicine, you get tools out of iron and coal, you need to do mining for that and all that. So let's put the cows in there, and we need a couple people to tend the cows. So the cows should move now into the field. In a moment, I hope. Come on, cows. Go in there. No, they are stubborn. Well, anyways, they will eventually move to the field, and these couple guys will tend those cows. There we go. So cows beeline now into my field, and they don't need anything other than your workers there. They will just graze on the land and produce free meat and supplies for you. So let's see, what else can we do? So we have housing going on. In here you can do roads, you can do bridges, and you can also tunnel through these hills like this one, if you need to. You cannot build anything on the hills really, other than go through them. Except you can do, like, say, mine into them. Mine actually needs to be next to a hill. Like, you need to place the in a good spot next to it. This hill is actually not the best for it, but you can see that the other raid area needs to be next to the hill. So placing it here can be sometimes difficult. Like, somewhere here would be a good spot. Let's see, like, this hill is much easier to deal with, so there would be a good place for a mine. And you need mines for iron and coal, and iron and coal for tools, basically. So that's basically the basic survival of the game, and I'll show you a bigger city of mine that's going on. Another Bellington. Let me load up that. So here, I played this one earlier today, and it is going pretty nice. So you can see a really big city. Did I actually load a wrong save? No, this is the right save. So this is my other city I was playing earlier today, and it's much bigger and everything is going around. So you can see there's a lot of farming going on here. Plants are growing in there, potatoes, broccoli, and all kinds of stuff. Nice rows of houses, some quarry, mining some stuff in there, tunnels. This is one of my gathering balls. If you played the game and have some trouble starting at the game, I have a good video on my YouTube channel as well that explains how to build these gathering balls and how to survive early on, so you might want to check out that as well. But anyways, so this is my real town center actually. These are really nice houses in here. Chapel, town hall, some marketplaces, cemeteries, some orchards growing there. Here's my logging area, growing trees in there. There's some hemp farming going up there, another gathering ball, and all kinds of these houses. Silkworm farming in here, making money. You can also do trading in this game. So this is a trader's post here. You throw all of your things what you wanna trade in here. So this is all the things I can produce and have. You can trade when a boat comes here, and you do bartering with your goods. Like, I'm selling silkworm cocoons and silk at the moment, and hopefully get some nice stuff. You can buy seeds, you can buy all the materials. Different kind of vendors come to your city. So for example, here's the trade items I have. So these are actually the things I can grow in my city, and there's a lot of unlockables to be done through the trading. So you need to buy seeds from the trader, livestock from the traders. Like, I started out with cows here, but I did buy these chickens in here and multiplied them. I only bought 6 chickens, and they have been breeding quite nicely. And you can actually see that they are producing eggs and chicken meat here. Also, there are seasons in the game. So as you can see, this is the winter season, and we were playing spring earlier, and you got autumn. Actually, this is late autumn, so this is early snow, and snow actually affects by killing your plants, so early winters are actually bad. And there's a trader actually on his boat, and he's selling a lot of food, and we could actually buy a lot of food with these. And I might actually want to stockpile some food. We actually have a decent amount of stockpile of food already, so maybe not. So basically, anyways, that's the game. So it's a city builder survival, and it's quite harsh and quite difficult early on. It's not really difficult or complicated, other than getting the early survival going, and then it's very nice game. Let me show you the modding part of the game as well. So when the game released, it didn't have modding, but it was released some time ago. And here's the modding. I have these mods on at the moment, so you can just enable, disable them at any time you want. The game actually automatically reloads to enable them, and it also tells if there's conflicts, which is really very nice. Steam Workshop has the mods, and you can actually browse the mod workshop through the game already, and don't have to go into the actual workshop to find them, but you might want to do that. There's also some sites offering mods to the game already as well, outside of the workshop, and they are also really easy to add in the game to work with. Just plop them into the mod folder of the game, reload the game, and you're done. And you can also just enable and disable them mid-game. So for example, at the moment, I could disable like the colorful houses or colonial charter, or if I wanted, or this resize profession box, which is actually this one. And let me see if I can actually disable that. There. And I need to reload the game. It's just quick load, and done. Well, quick, but anyways, now it's loaded, and you can see the profession box is now totally different, so it works quite nicely. If you like city builder games, I highly recommend this one. It's one of the best that has been released recently. It's also a bit difficult to get into, but once you get the basic survival going, it's really fun, and the mods really prolong the game a lot. But anyways, I think that's everything I have for the Banished. There's a lot of more videos on my YouTube channel if you want to check out the game a bit more. Several playthroughs with different cities and a couple of tutorials as well. So take a look at those as well if you need to. But anyways, thanks for watching again, and I'll see you in another quick look on my other videos or on my Twitch channel. Thanks again, and I'll see you guys. Bye bye.